Hey Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Welcome to your August 2023 tarot reading. Let's go ahead and see what the messages are for you this month. Oop. We got the King of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Cups. A lot of you guys are walking away from any person or any situation that was dimming your passions, I feel, with the King of Wands here. Some of you guys could also be trying to reconcile or either distance yourself from a connection here. I say both because some of you guys, it feels like maybe you've walked away from this person or this situation here, and maybe this person is wanting to return and offer you something, some sort of balance in a situation. I also get here where there seems to be something that's better for you anyway, but for some of you guys, it could require you to go back to something from your past. You know, Eight of Cups does talk about the future, but the Six of Cups talks about something that could be from your past or something that has that compassion for you. Let's see what else. Six of Wands and the Four of Swords. I feel like maybe something was serving you better then too. I also feel here where in the future you're going to have a lot of success and victories when it comes to you meditating before you make a choice or a decision. Feeling like you have gathered all of your resources here, that you're very fiery, maybe even passionate about whatever it is that you're having to do and work. I feel like wherever your mind is fixated at during this month, you're going to be able to make an astounding situation happen for you, or maybe there's a decision that's made during this time that deeply favors you. I feel like maybe even favoring you getting out of something that maybe you didn't want to be involved in anyway. Seems to be coming to the forefront here. It feels like you're getting away from a lot of indecision too. I feel like there was a lot that you were trying to manifest at one point in time, but maybe it took a lot longer than you initially thought that it would. But I feel like it had to happen in a certain process or in a certain way in order to come in. Now it feels like things are taking off for you. With the Eight of Wands, some of you guys could be exploring your passions or notice that you have a pickup whenever you leave a certain part of town. Maybe it's your hometown for a lot of you guys, or maybe your home state. You might have a lot more success once you travel or once you move. For those of you that resonates with. I'm also seeing some of you guys might be relocating to an area that maybe is connected to like your past lives or like your youth or something like that. It feels like you've transformed since this situation has occurred or since, you know, something has happened here. But it feels like you might be revisiting maybe a family member, a loved one here. You could be reconnecting with this person too. It could be coming up. Maybe some of you guys are planning to see someone and you might run into like an old lover or something like that. The Lovers here. I'm also getting that you'll have a lot of success when it comes to using your passions and your physicality, your attractiveness. It feels like when it comes to those of you who are single, this is a great time and a great opportunity for you to explore your options at the very least. Because I know not everyone necessarily wants to be in a relationship, but I do feel like there's a sense of surge in your energy where people find that they want to connect with you. I'm also getting here, this could be good for you if whatever you do for business or work involves your external appearance as well. Maybe even a few materialistic things that kind of help you to get, you know, this situation or this higher status. But I feel like there's something astounding about your appearance that will be working favorably for you in whatever situation that you're in. Even for those of you in relationships, I feel like there's something about a transformation that has been like the heart and center of whatever it is that you've been doing. You know, you having your peace here. I feel like you are making someone from your past really regret their choice when it came to disconnecting from you, because I feel like in the future, you're definitely in a revenge era with the Lovers and the Fools. Somebody feels foolish for leaving you and they feel like you're the Empress energy. You know, you have Nine of Pentacles, but it is the minor arcana to the Empress, okay? So it feels like somebody put you in a predicament where they tried to mistreat you or undervalue your gifts, abilities here. They underestimated you when you still have a significant amount of value. You have a lot to offer. This could even be like job situations who have kind of left you out in the cold. Maybe you had to choose to work for yourself or gain some sort of independence, or entrepreneurial business techniques in order to survive during this time. But I feel like you're able to withhold and withstand whatever it is that you're doing. Strength, yeah, that resilience is coming through too. I'm getting a lot of fire energy here. Some of you guys could be connected to an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius here, or even another Gemini. But I feel like wherever people have been underestimating you in your journey and whatever it is that you're going towards in life, there's going to be something where people cannot ignore it. They can't undervalue it. They can't, you know, get in your way also is what I'm picking up too, because you have the Nine of Cups as your overall energy here. But I feel like there's something that comes in for you to have this favorable opportunity or to have favorable situations happen for you. It could be a change in the energy here, or maybe who you are around. Some of you guys, you could be changing up who you work for or who you like. Some of y'all, I'm getting a specific message. Somebody here could be a model, and I'm picking up somebody is changing their management or has been in influx or indecision on if they should, you know, go with a certain group of people. I feel like you definitely need to review with the Four of Swords here, a lot of communication, making sure that things are beneficial to you, I feel, okay? Because I feel like there is a sense of you wanting to make sure that you don't get your hopes up. The Three of Swords is kind of emphasized in that card. What is the Six of Wands for you? What is this victory that's coming in for you? It has something to do with money or an earth sign and an emotional fulfillment or offer. Like I said, a lot of you guys are going to be feeling financially, materially successful and stable, but also desirable and fulfilled when it comes to meeting your own standards, feeling like you're meeting quality people, feeling like your options are improving. I feel like somebody is going in a different perspective or a different place in their life where they're meeting higher caliber people, getting in better connections, relationships with people who are more advanced. Somebody feels very studious in this energy. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a lot of financial success, but also there seems to be new love that's coming in, a huge attraction that's coming into you. People find that in these areas, you seem to be very victorious, very successful. Anybody who doubted you in both your financial, emotional factors, your self-love factors, or even love in general, I feel like they're definitely being proven wrong, because I feel like there's something that's standing the test of time in this energy. And wow, and you got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I also feel like transformations, you know, maybe you have a shocking transformation. Some of you guys could have cut your hair. Some of you guys have moved. You signed new contracts here. Some of you guys are getting like huge significant bonuses or huge payouts than what you were anticipating or expecting. Very nice energy here. Eight of Wands. What is this? Some of you guys could be worried about how you're moving or how something is going for you. I feel like some of you guys are taking off very fast and maybe you don't necessarily have enough time to rest. You could feel like your rest state is disturbed in the second and third week of this month. So be very mindful. Make sure that you're like closer to grounding, maybe focusing on your root chakra here. I only say that and relaxing the third eye, putting ending to stressful situations too. Or where you find that people like overly obsess over your energy. I feel like you might want to wait off for like the second and third week when it comes to situations with people like that. Only because it's emphasized in two cards here, you guys. I just want to make sure that you guys are your most successful and prosperous in life. And it feels like there's something that's factoring in or causing a conflict where it's like the body wants to rest, but the mind state can't. Some of you guys could be excessively worried over a move, an opportunity here, maybe drive or distance here. Some of you I'm seeing somebody could have gotten a new job or opportunity like that, but there is something you're factoring in as far as like the drive or the distance or something like that, and just how it's affecting the energy, especially if you do have like a job where, and also like a side business or something that you do as well. Some of you guys could like be doing something with the hair. I'm seeing somebody making wigs for people. I'm also seeing somebody who might get like a celebrity client or something during this time. And I feel like the hours and maybe the travel is not traditional. There's something about your life changing where it's just not traditional anymore. Because you might be separated from a lover that you're distant with, and they might be calling you at, different times than what you're used to or accustomed to, or, this might be what they're feeling too, okay? The Lovers gets the Eight of Pentacles, which means that you're going to be working on your relationships and connections with others. And I also feel like it's a great time for you to meet and invest in good opportunities with people that you feel like are just meant to be in your life at the time that they come in. You could be meeting a random stranger, and then suddenly you feel like this is a connection that you should invest in. I feel like this person has a good energy with them, if it's not a lover here, but it seems like something that you want to work on. This could even be somebody that you're working with, like a co-worker, somebody that you make money with, okay? Or see that business will go smoothly with this person. They're very professional is what I'm getting. And then you got the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups on the Fool. With you having things take off in your life, people from your past are definitely missing you and wanting to connect with you, feeling like they're missing out on the opportunities here, especially if you've moved or traveled. I'm seeing there could be a sibling here or a close relative of yours that might be portrayed energetically or viewed as a sister to you, energetically speaking, or a brother, who might feel at distance, or they might start to create conflict or tension with the new success that you have, because I feel like they feel like you're forgetting about them. So just be mindful at the end of the month. There could be somebody here that you might need to encourage if you deeply care about this person, that, y'all's relationship is going to be stable, that there is going to be success, that you are going towards successful and what's fertile for you in life, okay? I feel like this is how this person views you. Meanwhile, they could be feeling like they're being viewed in the Five of Cups energy, where it's like they could be showing signs of like slight depression, or not necessarily feeling like their life is taking off, like there's eventful things that are going on in their life. They could feel like everything is boring, that they're stuck in suburbia or something like that. I'm seeing a FaceTime call between two people, and somebody feels like, they're so interested in the other person's life because they feel like it's taken off. Maybe some of you guys have made a big move, like a LA move or New York or something like that, or Texas. But I feel like there's some sort of travel or something where you've distanced yourself from this person, this person that you had a deep connection with. And I feel like they're fighting or resisting this energy of wanting to be aggressive towards you, but I feel like they might be disappointing family members or people that you both care about, but it feels like more in their surroundings more so than yours. So you might find out some situations about this person, or some instances where this happening here, that shows you that maybe they're not handling a situation as best as they might be putting on. But I feel like, that's just something as a side note for you to note this month. Strength. We got the Death and the Queen of Swords, a huge ending to anything deceptive in your life. I feel like anyone who is a foolish choice to have in your future, you are cutting off and ending with strength, with great strength. You could be ending a great amount of relationships in your life to welcome ones that are more productive, more attuned to who you are now and what you are putting in energy towards in your future. Some of you have went through a spiritual change recently. I don't know if maybe you grew up with a lot of religious people around you who maybe didn't have the best views or perspective about spirituality, even though they may have even had gifts. I feel like there's a certain heightened awareness with this ending in the Queen of Swords. It's like someone who is super aware not only of their power, but also where there could have been energies who were manipulating them. And that's why they're forced to be in a colder energy when it comes to relieving themselves of these things that don't serve them and putting an ending to these situations. Because I feel like with whatever this specific thing that you're putting an ending to. Some of you guys, it could be people who were trying to manipulate you with having a huge ego. You could have felt intimidated by certain people and how they talk to you, or maybe their position in your life or their status. There feels like something where you kind of had to dim yourself down a little bit, or remember your position repetitively with a person who feels like they were stepping out of their power in a abnormal kind of a way in order to make you feel lesser than, is what I'm picking up on. This could be multiple relationships, or just a whole pattern that you notice with people doing this in your life, that you seem to be kind of releasing the influence that it had on you. Okay, it felt systematic to you. It felt like something that you needed to gain a lot of clarity over in order to fully understand what you were ending and letting go of. Because I feel like the resistance here is that somebody really did not want you to be happy, but it's like for the long term. It feels like something of someone bringing you conflict intentionally to distort you whenever you were in a position of power. And I feel like it's fear-based. Some of you guys could have internalized this and started doing it to yourself whenever you felt like you were good in a specific area of your life here. I feel like there was something that would always happen or occur that showed you that eventually you would have this awakening, okay? So it makes sense why it's happening. Let's go ahead and see what the cards of advice are for you this month. I hope that this message is resonating with you guys so far. If it is, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. You got focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step toward creating an amazing life. Yeah, I feel like there's something here about maintaining where you are in the present moment as well, you guys. Making sure that you're not being driven back to the past, but also not putting too much burden or superficiality into your future is what I'll say. I get where you want to be really realistic with yourself at the conclusion of this, and that's why I said that. I feel like there's something about you guys wanting to do better in your future, but also believing that you can do better. And you seem to be forward focused. You seem to be focused on how you are moving, because I feel like you're ending stagnancy in your life, or where people try to belittle you. So I feel like don't underestimate your power, Geminis. I feel like that's actually what I was going to say. You need to release a lot of negative situations in your life, or people or patterns. So for this to come out, it makes sense. It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. Yeah, I feel like it's you realizing what you need to let go of, why you need to let go and detach from these situations, because I feel like there was people trying to distort you when you have like successful opportunities right in front of you, you guys. I feel like you guys are the first sign that I'm reading for this month where there seems to be a really successful event that is about to happen, and it's like a huge deal. All right. And I feel like it's something where you have to keep your professionalism on point, but you have to make sure that you're healthy, that your mindset is good, that you are staying positive, because I feel like this is one of those make it or break it's. Like, you know, everybody can be or have a form of success if they put in the effort towards something to a degree, right? But there seems to be an energy where it's like you have that opportunity, but you want to make sure that you keep it and you're resilient in the like the contracts that you're in, you know, because I feel like you have the opportunity to then, you know, rub hands with people who are of a higher caliber than that. It feels like you're just getting your foot in the door of something that's very promising for you. And I feel like there's people who are trying to leech and latch on, you know, and then there's also people who are trying to keep a brave face for you and are encouraging you. And you shouldn't forget about those people either, okay? But just release the negative energy that comes with that. It will subside. It's just coming up so that you can maybe talk to a person that you might deeply care about and touch bases with them, okay? So that was your message. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have your energy here for next month. Don't forget to check your other placements, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.